Welcome into the CueCast. On today's episode, we're going to talk about periods of silence for just a minute. And this is a controversial topic for some people. And I'll tell you why. There is a school of thought that when you create designations on a deposition, you should then be able to automatically remove the periods of silence. From my standpoint, as a hot seater, as somebody who has done this, I've never known of a good time to really do that. To have a program automatically remove the periods of silence. I can give you and cite you multiple reasons for this and probably show you multiple depositions over the years that you would not have wanted to do this. For instance, a question of, well, where were you when you signed that document? I was at home. That right there, that period of silence, that body language, jury consultants will tell you all day long that that matters. And if you automatically remove that from your designations, then you as the attorney or you as the tech that has to provide the paralegal and the lawyer with that designation, they never get to see it. Because you removed it or you let the software remove it. Personal opinion, I think that should be done by the attorney and you remove it manually. That's part of your job. We can get into removing objections at another time, but right now I just want to talk about periods of silence. Now, there is a misconception amongst a lot of people as to what that yellow bar means inside of OnCue when you do designations. What does that yellow bar mean? What is it telling you? You can see it right here on the screen. This yellow bar right here. People think that's period of silence, and it's not exactly that. And I'm going to show you today what it is. We're going to run to our preferences window real quick, edit preferences. And what we want to look at is our designations and transcripts area inside of the preferences. And we want to focus our attention on the pause indicator. Now, what the pause indicator says, with a default threshold of 12 seconds, what that says, as we look at this transcript, it is going to look and find an area that will have a line that is longer than 12 seconds. Which means it takes 12 seconds or more to get from line 3 down to line 4, and so on and so forth. It may not be a period of silence. It may be just someone said bright density in this region of the brain anteriorly, and the way they said it took longer than 12 seconds. You can always hover right over that hourglass and you can see how long that line runs for. And this may be the exact thing that you're looking for. Maybe this one's 13 seconds. Why? Is there something here that we can change? All you need to do is select that area, right click, or click the eyeball right here, preview.
In the dark area, which would be fluid in the ventricles. This area continues to be seen as well as increased bright density.
See right there, there's where the pause was. It's when he says bright density. And what that would have done, if we would have automatically removed this silence, it would have removed this line. And we don't want to do that. So understand, these yellow bars are not telling you where you have periods of silence. They are simply telling you that this line, line 6, takes 13 seconds to get to line 7. That could be a bad sync job. That could be anything, but it alerts you just to give it a look. Just give this a look and let's see why this runs so long. The reason that this one runs so long, I guarantee you, is that there is a pause between, or a period of silence between the witness saying yes and the lawyer saying R, because he or she was thinking about their next question. That period of silence could absolutely be removed. And I will bet that is at the end of this designation. So how do we get rid of that? Watch this. Let's just tune it out. Listen. All right, we're going to back up here. Look at all that silence. See that? Let's just get rid of that.
Subarachnoid bleed. Yes.
Now when we hit save, watch this. That yellow bar on this particular one is now gone. We could F9 and refresh our database. We can go down here and we can look at this one right here and we can see it still has and says this line runs for 14 seconds, but we know now right here that we don't have that yellow bar any longer. That yellow bar is gone. And so that's what we needed to do to be able to get there. It's my opinion that you should always check those areas, but to have a software automatically remove them, I'm not going to say we're never going to do something. That would be foolish and irresponsible on my part because I don't know what we're going to create for that down the road. But for right now, I think it's one of those things that you should always simply go in, check it, fix it if need be, but otherwise let the attorney make the decision on whether to pull out a period of silence or not. We really appreciate all the feedback. We appreciate all of our users. We've got some really cool things coming in July of this year that I'm going to be telling you about in a couple weeks. So with that said, thank you, and we'll see you next week.